Hello friends, I am going to derive the formula of moment of inertia of a ring. This is the ring which this is the axis of the ring which the ring moves perpendicular to its plane, and for finding this moment of inertia we need to take a small part in the ring, circumference of the ring, so that when we find this inertia we can find the whole inertia for this whole ring. So this length is taken as dx, and we can take dm as mass of the small part, and radius is r is the radius of the. Now with the first values, inertia formula is dm r square, the total mass of the object and its radius. For a ring we are calculating as radius. So in here the radius is mentioned as capital R. So I am taking the mass is also given for a small part. For small part we are taking dm as mass. So here mass is dm and radius is r square. So we are taking as m r square. Then lambda is main part in here. Lambda is equal to mass by volume, which here mass is we are taking mass as mass, and volume is the total area of this ring, which is also length area length. Volume is the total area length of the ring. The area of this ring will be 0 to 360 degrees, so it is 2 pi r, and here by 2 pi r, and when we substitute lambda gd, mass of the small part is equal to lambda dx, and lambda is already mentioned as mass by 2 pi r, so mass by 2 pi r into dx. Now from this equation we are substituting dm as this value, and substituting the same r in this here. In the inertia formula, dm is m by 2 pi r dx. Here in this formula we are substituting dm as this value, and r square we are writing it as r square. Then this is this formula is the moment of inertia of the small part in this ring, circumference of the ring. Now we have calculated the formula for the small part in this circumference. As we calculated, there are many small parts in the circumference, so when we sum up all the parts in the circumference, we get the total length of this ring. So that ring is already we found that the ring total length of the ring is 2 pi r. So we can do integration for the both the sides, as d and d will get cancelled, and here I is d and d will get cancelled, and I is equal to mass, and r is for both common, so mass r square by 2 pi r integral dx. Now this d and d will cancel, so our formula will be I is equal to m r square by 2 pi r bracket, limitations are there for this x, so this x came. When we see the limit for this x in this circumference, this point is 0. When we take the whole circle, it becomes when it ends it becomes 2 pi r. Now we have to apply the limits for this x, as x will be greater, upper limit will be 2 pi r and lower limit is 0. When we make this x as when we convert this, I is equal to m r square by 2 pi r x. When we do this, when we multiply this into, when we solve this upper limit and lower limit, the upper limit will come first minus the lower limit. When we solve this again, m r square by 2 pi r, here it becomes 2 pi r. Now we can cancel these both, and our formula would be finally m r square. This is the derivation for moment of inertia of a ring. In when the this is the moment of inertia of a ring when the axis is perpendicular to the plane of the ring. In the second case, in the moment of inertia of a circular ring, when the axis is perpendicular, when the axis is in the diameter, the circle has four mini diameters, but we consider only two diameters AB and CD. When moment of inertia is equal to all the diameters, the inertia acted on all two diameters is equal to the inertia of the whole ring. This is derived. This is possible by the theorem of perpendicular axis. It is given in your book. So the diameter inertia of diameter AB plus inertia of diameter CD is equal to, and derived from the first formula, which is m is equal to IR I is equal to mr square. So we included that here, and later when we added both, it gives the same length. So we made it as 2 inertia, which is equal to mass radius square. When we take this 2 this side, it becomes 1 by 2, and this is the formula for moment of inertia when it is when they are asked in diameter. And this formula can be also used for the moment of inertia of circular disc when it is perpendicular to its plane, as this is the derivation for this calculation also. Thank you.